what's up? Welcome back to this Week in the Life series. You already know the drill by now. Today's day 7, the final day of this McGill vlog. And we're going to end it with a bang. I got a very special guest appearing today. Marina Devani, my McGill piano professor. She's like 86 years old. She's lived through the Soviet era, personally met with musical giants such as Shostakovich and Stravinsky. She's studied with the legendary concert pianist Emil Gilels and just so much more. Quite literally at the end of day 6, I had a piano lesson with her and I just mentioned, hey, do you want to appear in this vlog I'm filming? And she was like, sure, you can interview me tomorrow for your video. So this is going to be really exciting because she's had so many unique life experiences and I can't wait to hear what she has to say in today's interview. Of course, there's a slight problem. I want to get an actual interview set up, but I've never used any sort of professional microphone or recording equipment before. I've also heard that setup takes ages to do, so I'll probably need a helper or two. And most importantly, I have no recording equipment. Actually, I think I should sort that out first.
Bruh.
To figure out this microphone problem, I met up with my friend Daniel, who also appeared in day 5 of the vlog, and yeah, we were trying to figure out a plan. Apparently, we found out that the music library allows you to loan recording equipment. So we tried looking at the library's available microphone list and oh boy. It was just a non-stop list of different microphones and we had no clue what we were looking for. For someone who had zero knowledge of microphones at all, some of these names were pretty funny. Look at this, we got some blue raspberry USB mic, cloud lifter, mic activator. Also, the library had just so many Newman models. Like, I mean, I guess some of these Newmans were Newman. Okay, let's pretend I never said that. Anyway, so things were looking pretty good. Okay, by pretty good, I mean we were managing by Googling all the equipment names. But yeah, after about like an hour of looking through all of the microphones, we finally decided on what equipment we needed. Now ready to book all the gear, we headed to the loan form, and were met with another slight problem. So we were technically supposed to submit the form 2 days in advance. Oops. So the only thing I could do now was just hope that the McGill library overlords would grace us with the microphones before we had the interview that starts in the evening. Now it was out of our control. The form was submitted and I had to head to class.
Yeah, I'm eating my breakfast now. It's a single granola bar.
After eating that very filling, very plentiful, and very healthy breakfast, I headed to orchestration class. In this particular session, we have been looking at a bunch of Mahler scores and works by Ligeti. Look at the amount of PPPs, bro. Also, we got some interesting score notation. We also looked at some interesting compositions, such as this piece by La Monte Young, which, yeah, that's the entire thing. It's 2 notes, held for a very long time. Some people have held it for an hour, some people have held it for 2 or 3 hours. There's no specification. Apart from orchestration, I also had piano ensembles rehearsals. So basically, this is a course where you can learn piano 4 hands or 2 pianos repertoire. I'm currently practicing Slavonic dances by Dvorak with Jean Marchand. After this rehearsal, I got an email from the library. They accepted my form and I got the equipment. They also did put in a friendly reminder to give more of an advance notice than the day of. But thankfully, mission accomplished. Okay, so we've just gotten all of the fancy professional equipment. Yep. So we have right here, I went all out for this interview. We got the Rode microphones, we got microphone stands, we got XLR cables, and Daniel, who's holding the camera, also has a DSLR camera here, so we got the full set. So we're gonna try to set up outside my professor's studio, and we'll see how it goes. This is a lot of stuff, though. Oh yeah, we also have the Zoom F4, I think that's what it's called. So we need an outlet for the camera.
Oh yeah, the battery. Yeah, we need the camera battery to be
You
charged.
can also plug it into the wall, but
Okay.
just in case.
The wall? Oh, like at
in
the
room,
yeah.
Really small. So
Yeah, we unplugged the water fountain.
Wait, you. All right, boys. Random power outlets next to the lift. Yeah, all right. Oh, and also while we're at it, over here is my piano teacher's studio. It's on the 5th floor, and yeah, I think she's teaching someone right now, so you can hear the piano in the background. Yeah, we can't figure out how to unscrew this.
No, don't expose me.
Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. I still need to finish writing out some of the interview questions. Oops, I just tripped over some. So I put all the questions right now on my iPad. I don't know how long the interview is going to take, and I don't know how long she's willing to do an interview for. I get the pictureception. Pictureception. Okay, well, now I have to figure out how to turn this on. Is there a... Oh. No? Getting some good shots?
Turn this into a horror game. Turn the lights on.
I like how this turns from like being a music vlog into
Production
DIY production value. Yeah,
Scope
the production value literally just skyrockets towards the end of this video.
Amateurs who've never touched this equipment before.
Featuring the Schulich Music Library loans equipment.
Featuring equipment that we can't afford to pay back to you.
You know, just a couple years worth of tuition if we... Oh man.
Very high prices.
We're right now trying to figure out the position of where the camera is and where the microphones are going to be and where we're going to be sitting for the interview.
There's two ring dials. So the one on the front, if you turn it, it zooms.
Oh, well, that should be called the zoom camera, not that zoom recorder.
So that's zoom, and this one's focus.
No, yeah, as long as I guess my teacher's face isn't just 240p pixel. Okay, it's time. It's we're moving the equipment. I think we have to move both of these at once. So
Okay,
I'll like. Okay.
We are holding like
So we entered and began setting up. My teacher saw that we were kind of nervous, so she tried to get us to calm down. She also showed us old certificates and her posters from the 1960s.
this is a story. This is a Tchaikovsky competition.
Oh, Tchaikovsky competition.
Number 2.
And over here, so these are all of the judges.
Judges, yes. Kabalevsky, Gilels,
So this is grand prize for the Margaret
Premier
Long.
Grand Prix. This is a very historical. This is Soul Europe presents Marina Mdzivani, yes?
Yeah.
Fake one. Because I played 27, yes?
Oh yeah, because of the
Kennedy. Look at this lady.
wow.
This guy, teacher of my teacher, he studied with Liszt.
So this was Alois Mizandare.
Nardesk, who studied with Liszt. This is
Oh,
Rachmaninoff's
so did
piano.
you play on Rachmaninoff's piano?
All the time, because it was not another piano.
Wow.
She also has this wall with letters from her students, which I find really nice. But yeah, anyways, we were now ready to start the interview. Okay, hi everyone. So this is Marina Goglice Divani, and we have the opportunity to have an interview with her just to talk about her life's experiences and everything. So thank you for taking your time to do this.
My pleasure.
And yeah, can you just introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about...
What I can introduce. I am now at McGill almost 30 years.
That's
Teaching
a lot.
with big pleasure. Before I was a former Soviet pianist. And now I am here for 30 years and I'm very happy to be here because I went through, not only me, my whole family went through a lot of not pleasant stuff, you know. I was really was dreaming just get out from this country one day. And after when I start to teach here, I was very fortunate. I had a salary twice per month. Never I was dreaming in Soviet Union.
Oh, yeah. So can you tell us a bit more about your time in the Soviet Union? What was it
No,
like
but you
being-
know, it was good time. I can say everything. It was for music. I studied with very excellent teacher, Evgenia Vasilievna Chernявskaya. Her teacher was Mizandari. Maybe Nick will show a picture of this time in Georgia, because I was born in Georgia, former Soviet Union, in city Tbilisi. And she studied with Mizandari, who was student of Liszt.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yes. And in, you know, it was a lot of artists concerts in Tbilisi. Rachmaninoff was playing, Horowitz was playing, Egon Petri was playing, many, Tchaikovsky was visiting, and Rubinstein, everybody liked this. And it was great society, musical society. So it was big tradition. And after I went to Moscow, because only way to continue really something, to grow, to go to Russia, to Moscow, Russia. In this time it was Soviet Union. But I was accepted. I studied there 4 years with very great professor, Jakob Milstein. He has a lot of books written about Liszt. And after that, it happened that I went to Gilles, because somehow Milstein was not teaching. Only 4 years I was with him. And Gilles started to teach because he's coming and going like this, you know. And I was lucky to be in his class.
Yeah, because Gilels is just an amazing pianist.
Yes, he is a great musician, great pianist. He immediately started to prepare me for competition. I got visa personally from Khrushchev.
Ooh.
Yes, he was this boss, communist boss. And I went to Paris and I participated in competition, Marguerite Long and Jacques Thibault. I got grand prize. And sort of not easy everything was for me. I don't think I like too much this competition. After they push me, I don't want it, but to play Tchaikovsky competition, I got also not so bad, fourth prize. Most important for me to practice and to advance, to grow repertoire, because you can't. I played mostly because I wasn't know. So after 76, I was locked down in Soviet Union. And if you go the same place, Great Hall in Moscow Conservatory, you can't play old stuff. You have always learned something new. So I expand a lot my repertoire, you know.
Yeah, so
And I
very free.
played, that's why my repertoire grew enormously. And what I'm trying during my teaching here, that my student has to learn new every year, you know, and go sort of grow. Only learning new repertoire will make you grow.
Yeah, how is it to meet, say, such famous composers like Shostakovich, for example?
It was very nice. He was a very nice person. He helped me a lot when I was studying, you know. He was very nice, but he was sure very nervous all the time, you know. You know, because I don't know, but he was, as a human being, he was just a great person, you know. Yes, he signed my diploma, and he helped me a lot. When I had asked for permission to live in Moscow, a lot of great musicians helped me out.
Oh.
They signed letter like Shostakovich, Khachaturian, also Kabalevsky, several people
Wow.
signed letter for
Khachaturian
me.
as well.
Please allowed our Marina Mzivani, winner of this, that, to have a registration in Moscow.
Oh.
They help me out. They always helping, very nice people, you know, what I can say. But you know, we were students. These people was going around us every day.
So it's like a community.
Unfortunately, you know, it wasn't like here, corridors, but it was open space in Moscow. You know, we had a buffet for professors, we had for us some food, and in this buffet sometimes we talk. They ask me, oh, come with us, we will talk to you. And it was open space, you know, it was not like here.
Oh.
So every day these people was going, we were going, there was Nias going, you know, and we used to. Unfortunately, in this time we did not do many pictures, you know. It was ordinary life.
Wow.
So many years, you know. You used to see Shostakovich, you used to see, let's say, Gilles or Safranitsky, great pianist, he was there, to Aborin, who was great pianist too. Darensky it was, but he was student. No, they was all going around, you know.
About famous people you've also met. You met Stravinsky and you
Yes,
played pieces for him?
I played for him sonata.
Oh.
Yes.
His own sonata?
Yes, 1924.
Oh.
Very interesting person. You know, before Stravinsky was not allowed to, yes, in Soviet Union. No, when he left Soviet Union.
Yeah, how are you finding McGill's sort of education, like for music?
I think it's a great, in Moscow, it's, in Soviet Union, it's totally different. I appreciate it because first, we have almost all 1,000 students here. I just fantastic that in this time when, you know, we have so many young generation who wants to study music. This is incredible because for now, what we have now, I don't know, it's different, yes, era. And still people coming, young people, want they be musicians, composers, pianists, and we have a great programs, you know, here. Really, it's incredible. First for all instruments, which one exist, yes, yes. And programs are great. You can get here masters, you can get licentiate, you can get faculty program, you can get, so faculty program has a lot of composer. What else we have here?
Let's
Theory.
See. Yeah, theory, sound recording as well.
Yeah, sound recording, you know.
Yeah.
And what else? It's very good here. A lot of possibility to perform. We have opera, we have orchestra, you know, and a lot of possibility. For example, for pianists, we have piano Tuesday, student soloist, it's for everybody. After piano ensemble concert, we have class concert.
Yeah, it's such a unique experience just to continue to play
Yes.
and perform. It's like performing in front of someone is completely different from
Sure,
playing by
sure.
yourself. Like this week, I also did 3 concerts. I did the class concerts. I did the student soloists on Monday, and then on Tuesday I did
Piano Tuesday.
Piano Tuesday is where you get comments from
Yes,
professors.
please, pianist, send me application and play. Because why we have performance department? Because we have to perform somehow, yes? At least you will have opportunity to perform here at McGill. No, I like the system, it's a great, I think. It's, I don't know, it's which no, Moscow it was totally different.
Oh yeah, how's it like in Moscow then?
No, it's a different system, because let's say when I was in piano faculty, it was in the cello and everything, it was string and even I was working accompanying trombone, you know.
Oh, trombone.
Everything it was, but system different, you know.
As in, like, there weren't as many...
It's first it's more students here.
More students here in McGill,
Yes,
okay.
yes, much more students. And but sure, professor was very lucky because each professor in Moscow had not more than 5-6 students.
Oh, really? Wow.
But they had assistants also, yes.
Oh, so did you not always learn from the professors at
No,
Moscow? You just
because
learned
our
from the
professor, my
assistants?
Gilles was performing sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
No, but sometimes it's good also, but not always. You have to stick with teacher, you know. You have to have some opportunity to sing yourself, you know. And not always teacher will tell you. Maybe you will find something in yourself.
Okay, so if you could go back in time, like back to when you were younger, would you do anything differently?
No, I can't imagine. I like music so much. My parents was taking me to concert when I was 2 years old. I like music because to play piano, it's not that you like to play piano. First, you have to like music, and if something gives to you, you know.
Oh yeah, so some works that you've done. What was the hardest piece, do you think?
What harder piece? Everything is hard.
Oh.
Nothing is easy on piano. No, not possible.
Hmm.
Even simple scales, etc. It
Oh.
depends what they will say, the scales, you know. Hardest is very difficult piano playing. Very. Not easy.
So have you played like Ballet Kriyev Islame?
No, but it's a different, it's how I play the Islami, so
Oh.
what? Yeah, there is recording also. No, this is a nothing. Just, it's a different, I'm saying it's piano, doesn't matter. If you compare Islami with some sonata Beethoven, final, for example, which one is sometimes more difficult? Sure, Beethoven sonata, then, because it's different
Yeah,
kind of
difficult in their own way.
own way. For me, it's more difficult. For example,
Oh.
no, it's teach also difficult.
Oh,
You know.
as a teacher,
Islami,
it's sort of...
it's not how to say. No, more difficult is
It's more
Toccata by
technical?
Schumann.
Oh.
Did you ever see? Yes, sure.
Schumann Toccata.
Schumann. Did you ever see Toccata by Czerny? It's just crazy.
Oh,
Yes.
actually haven't.
It's very difficult, you know.
Gonna have to check that out
No,
later.
because I don't know why it's like this. Everything, for me, everything is difficult, not easy. You know, I told you, it's 10 fingers, 2 hands, you have to listen, your pedal was working, all your
Yeah.
system has to involve in piano playing, you know.
Yeah, have to practice a lot.
You see? And I'm lucky, I'm very lucky, I will tell you this. Because I like my students, I like to teach, I have nice studio at McGill, and thank you to Canadians, let me stay here,
Oh.
you know.
So thank you for your time and just this interview. There's just so much to talk about, and yeah.
It's a great pleasure, you know, to teach at McGill University. I'm blessed, you know, and to meet my students. During the 30 years, maybe I have like 200 students.
200 students.
Students
Wow.
all over the world. I'm very proud of this, and I wish all students at McGill to succeed. I appreciate that you are coming to study here.
Oh.
It's the best place to study.
Yeah, thank you for your time,
You are
Professor.
welcome.
Yeah.
And thank you very much.
And so, looks like this is it. What a week it's been. Thank you for watching through this 7-day series. I hope you found these vlogs entertaining and useful, especially if you're considering studying music in the future. The interview with my piano professor actually ended up being an hour long, which would have been a tiny bit too long to fit into the vlog, so I've also uploaded the full interview over here as a separate video. This includes so much more interesting stories, such as how her Carnegie Hall concert was cancelled by John F. Kennedy's assassination, as well as her secret to being able to play all 5 Prokofiev piano concertos in one concert. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a comment if you have questions, smash like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Oh, Professor, what is this?
It's my hand.
It's your hat?
Yes, it's my hand.
What?
Done by great Georgian sculptor. I have it from copper at home.